Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America, and Marjorie Taylor Greene is about to defy Donald Trump, and I don't think the former president is very thrilled about it. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. Marjorie Taylor Greene said even though President Donald Trump or former President Donald Trump does not want her to bring a motion to vacate against Speaker Mike Johnson, she's going to do it anyway. And what it's going to do is it's going to have the Democrats come in and save him. It's going to tremendously weaken Johnson. It's going to tremendously weaken the Republican Party. And it's going to tremendously weaken our chances of winning the House again in 2024. Now, if Trump wins the presidency, he's going to want a Republican House and a Republican Senate. This decision by Marjorie Taylor Greene is going to weaken those chances. And Trump, is imploring her not to do it. Trump is a fan of Johnson. And Johnson, he has flaws like every other human being. But I believe he's trying to do his best for the country. And I believe that when you're Speaker, you're privy to some information that the rest of us are not. And I think that's why he's allowed some of these things to go forth. Now, the idea that the FISA warrants he approved include spying on Americans without a warrant is simply not true. It's about spying on foreign actors who are calling into the United States, yes, but it's about people who could be terrorists. And you don't have time to get warrants in some of these things. Imagine if we had to get a warrant before 9/11 and we could have stopped it, but a warrant stopped us from getting that information. It's a dangerous game. They're not spying on Americans. I mean, in that respect, I feel like you guys are being lied to by some people. It's just not true. Now, I want you to take a look at what Marjorie Taylor Greene had to say. And then I want you to let me know what you think. As always, please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'm Carmine Sabia for Explain America. We love you guys. God bless you. Take care, everybody.
Marjorie Taylor Greene said she will force a vote to oust the House Speaker Mike Johnson as soon as next week. Let's go live to CNN's Manu Raju, who was up on Capitol Hill for us. Manu, you were there at the press conference. I didn't see a whole lot of members of Congress standing around Marjorie Taylor Greene. Does she think she could pull this off?
There's virtually no chance she can pull this off because of the decision by the Democratic leaders. Hakeem Jeffries announcing yesterday that they would support the effort to kill that resolution. This is much different than what happened in the fall. Of course, at that time, this was led by Republicans to oust Kevin McCarthy. 8 Republicans voted to kick him out of the speakership, but then all Democrats did as well. But Democrats view this situation differently. In the aftermath of Mike Johnson cutting some deals to keep the government open and then providing aid for Ukraine, $61 billion in aid to Ukraine, all of which say that there's no reason for them to kick out Johnson at this time. But it's those same deals that have caused this anger among those far-right Republicans like Marjorie Taylor Greene, who says that she does plan to call for this vote next week simply to put members on the record. Now, one question is, why is she moving forward with this? Because despite Donald Trump suggesting he is not in favor of this at this time. I put that question to her at this press conference just moments ago. If this fails next week, as is expected, will you continue to try to force a vote on this issue? And two, former President Trump has said positive things about the speaker and has said he doesn't favor a motion to vacate. Aren't you defying the former president's wishes?
Absolutely not. I'm the biggest supporter of President Trump, and that's why I proudly wear this MAGA hat. I fight for his agenda every single day, and that's why I'm fighting here against my own Republican conference to fight harder against the Democrats. Mike Johnson has fully funded the Department of Justice that wants to put President Trump in jail, giving him a death sentence.
And Mike Johnson just put out a statement saying, quote, this motion is wrong for the Republican conference, wrong for the institution, and wrong for the country. We do expect when this vote happens that Republican leaders are going to move pretty quickly to actually take this up, essentially kill it, to try to move on past this episode. And there really are no other major decisions that are coming down the pike that could put him in more hot water with his right flank. There is an effort they would have to keep the government open, but that's not until the fall. So perhaps Mike Johnson could survive this threat because of the Democratic support and Republicans. Many Republicans don't want to go through that messy episode that happened last fall when McCarthy was ousted and there were about 3 weeks of no speaker. The Republicans are battling each other. They're hoping to move past this and focus on the election.
Jim. All right, yes, she doesn't have a whole lot of support in her party, but she does have a red hat. All right, Manu Raju up on Capitol Hill for us. Thank you.